you're gonna perpetrate, cause this 38 will be designated for all those who hate it like a just man. I'm contemplating. Your moves you lose, now your hot you gave me. New moves, more dudes, now the top you made me. Same rules, new crews, now the first.
Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back. I'm Van, and we are all the LFR family. And if you're not already with the LFR family, I'm gonna need for you to hit that subscribe button right there, Jack. Go on, hit that thing. Hit that thing. Also, guys, we have merch. We have a P.O. box, and we have a Patreon. It would be amazing if you guys join the Patreon. We are starting to build over there, starting to really come together without planning. I thought it was going to be a lot easier to put together. Shit. My gracious. I mean, it's a good problem to have. Things are growing really fast, and I really appreciate all of the support. So with you guys' help, it's going to be amazing over there. And it's already starting to be. Shout out to a lot of my really active members. Brandon, Near Legend, Joe Reyes, Craig Carroll, Big Al, It's DJ. Then we got the ladies, Jen B, Boss Lady D, Jay Bird. We got Shelly. Man, we got Jane and Kevin from Ireland. We got a bunch of people over there that's really working, getting it in, man. And I want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. And shout out to Naya and JoJo, part of the LFR team. They busy doing their thing tonight. But we about to check out some George Carlin. And the name of this bit, this comedy bit, is called Our Similarities. I'm thinking he's just going to say, everybody shut the hell up. Y'all keep acting like we're different. We really aren't. We're really similar. Similar. So let's let him say it. And without further ado, I already know you're going to blow my mind. Pause. Well, let's do it. Comedy boutique.
Now I'd like to talk about a few things that bring us together, okay? Things that emphasize our similarities instead of our differences, which is all you ever hear about in this country, is our differences. It's all they ever talk about. Politicians and the media, always pushing the things that separate us, things that make us different. That's the way the ruling class operates in any society. They divide the rest of the people. They keep the lower and the middle classes fighting with each other so that they, the rich, can run off with all the fucking money.
That is true as that's true. George Carlin, he spits game, man, like a pimp. He spits game. He don't add no sugar to it. Like, seriously, he just, however it is, that's how he gonna say it.
Fairly simple thing happens to work. Anything that's different about us, you know that's what they're pushing at you. Racial differences, religious, ethnic, national backgrounds, jobs, income, education, social status, sexuality, anything they can do to keep us fighting with each other so that they can keep going to the bank. You know how I describe the economic and social classes in this country? The upper class keeps all of the money, pays none of the taxes. The middle class pays all of the taxes, does all of the work. The poor are there just to scare the shit out of the middle class. Keep them showing up at those jobs. So, in the midst of stirring up the shit myself a little bit from time to time, which I enjoy, I do like knowing I can always come back to those little things that make us all the same. Little moments we share, universal moments, things that are so unimportant to us we hardly ever mention them to each other. Do you ever look at your watch and then you don't know what time it is? So you look again and you still don't know the time. And you look a third time and somebody says, "What time is it?" You say, "I don't know." Do you ever notice how sometimes all day Wednesday, you keep thinking it's Thursday? And it happens over and over all day long. And then the next day, you're all right again. Do you ever find yourself standing in one of the rooms in your house and you can't remember why you went in there?
Every damn day, man. Every day. Sheesh. And I don't use any extracurriculars. I don't use anything that's gonna make me forget. You know what I mean? I'm on a natural high. That's just who I am. But I'm getting older, bruh. Look at me with gray hairs. I got gray hairs now. I got two. One up here and one down here somewhere. You know what I mean?
And two words float across your mind: Alzheimer's disease. You ever been talking to yourself and somebody comes in the room and you have to make believe you were singing? And you hope to God the other person really believes there's a song called What Does She Think I Am? Some kind of putz? Little experiences we've all had. You ever been sitting in a railroad train in a station and there's another train sitting right next to you and one of them starts to move and you can't tell which one it is? How about when you're out on a small boat on a windy day? You ever been out on a little boat, windy day, rough waters, rocking back and forth, trying to keep your balance in a little boat, and you get back into the shore and you get on the dock, and you could swear there was something inside of you that was still out there rocking around. Did you ever try to pick up a suitcase you thought was full, but it wasn't? And you go, and for just a split second, you feel really strong. How about looking through a chain link fence? Do you ever notice if you're just the right distance from a chain link fence, sometimes it seems to go, what is that? How do they do that? Do you ever try to tell somebody to have a little bit of dirt on their face? You can never get them to rub the right spot, can you? Say you got a little bit of dirt right here. They always go, where? Here? And you just want to slap the bastard, you know?
That is so true. They never see it because they're looking at you on this way, on this side. And you got to think that, okay, they're also going to rub on this side facing you. But that's not what you're telling them to do. You're saying on the right side of your face. But they're looking at you and thinking that, okay, we're going to do it on the same side that we're on. No, you black bastard. You know what I mean?
Say no, right here near your eye. Do you ever notice how awful your face looks in a mirror in a restroom that has fluorescent lights? Every cut, scrape, scratch, scar, scab, bruise, boil, bump, pimple, zip, wart, welt, and abscess you've had since birth all seem to come back at the same time. And all you can think of is, I gotta get the fuck out of here before they think I really look like this. This is not my real face. Do you ever notice when you're walking with your arm around your date, sometimes one of you has to change the way you're walking? Men and women don't walk the same. One of them has to change. Either the man has to walk like this, or the woman has to walk like this. Joey, how are you? How about when you're walking up a flight of stairs and you think there's one more step? And you go,
That's always, man. That's always. Like almost every single time I walk up the steps now, it's like I'm paying close attention because I done seen people bust their ass and I don't want to be the one to, you know what I mean, do that. Especially with cell phones being out, somebody could daggone record the whole thing. And I'm not going viral. I mean, you're not going to go viral at my expense. No, you're not. Only time we going to go viral is when, you know, I want to go viral, goddammit.
how about when you're walking up a flight of stairs and you think there's one more step? And you go, and then you have to kind of keep doing that, you know? So all the other people will think it's something you do all the time. I do this all the time. It's the third stage of syphilis. Same thing happens when you're going down the stairs, doesn't it? You could swear there was one more step. Holy shit. My hips are in my chest. When you drink grapefruit juice in the morning, do you go... I do too. Why do we drink it? It's like ice cream throat. You know when you've been eating ice cream real fast and you get that frozen spot on the back of your throat and there's nothing you can do about it because you can't reach it to rub it, you just have to kind of wait for it to go away? And it does? Then what do? Eat more ice cream! What are we, fucking stupid? Did you ever wake up in the late afternoon? Sorry. Did you ever go to sleep in the late afternoon, wake up after dark, and you don't know what goddamn day it is? And you think, maybe it's yesterday. How about when you're lying with your head on the pillow? Did you ever notice when you have your head on the pillow, if you close the bottom eye, the pillow is down there. Then if you switch eyes, the pillow moves up there. Whoa, holy shit, Dave, look at this. The mystery of the moving pillow.
Do we all really share the same quirks? Like, that's interesting, man. Like, I would think that with us, like, a lot of times, our culture, with our cultures being so far away, like, I'm not too familiar with George Carlin comedy, but I am quite familiar with Eddie Murphy comedy, whereas another culture might not be, you know what I mean? But the quirks are all the same. It's like everything he named, I've done it or I do it.
Oh, holy shit, Dave, look at this. The mystery of the moving pillow. I think it's related to the chain link fence mystery myself. Did you ever have to sneeze while you're taking a piss? It's frightening, isn't it? It's frightening because actually you can't do it. It's physically impossible to sneeze while pissing.
Is it? I've always heard it was physically impossible to sneeze and not blink. Like, if you ever see somebody sneeze, say, ha-chew, and their eyes don't close, they crazy, bro. They crazy. Just call the police on them. Because if they haven't done nothing, they're going to do something. But I didn't know that you couldn't pee and sneeze at the same time.
Actually, you can't do it. It's physically impossible to sneeze while pissing. Your brain won't let it happen. Your brain says, stop pissing! We're going to sneeze now! Because your brain knows you might blow your asshole out.
That was funny. That was funny. A bunch of similarities that we all have, man. And we think we're so unique. Yeah, we are unique in many ways. We are. But we're more alike than we care to admit. Which sucks, man. Which sucks. We're way more alike than we care to admit. But I think it's amazing, man. And I appreciate him pointing this out. So shout out to George Carlin. Shout out to whomever who put this together. Doesn't say. Shout out to the people who put this together, man. They're dope. And shout out to you all for click and play. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was pretty fun. But I'd like to hear what you guys got to say about this in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed already, please be sure to do so on your way out the door. Once again, I am Van. We are all the LFR family. Don't forget to sign up for the Patreon. That would be amazing. I look forward to seeing y'all on the next video. Peace out.